Good morning, everyone. Kalimera. How you're feeling this morning? Good? So I would like to present also these beautiful musicians that we have this morning with us. I'm very, very honored to have with me Kleopas, Thanasis, with his beautiful Apollonian lyre. Apollo is one of the protectors of this island, so it's very beautiful to have this lyre with us and his beautiful presence. Thank you. And I'm very happy to have with us also Pepe Danza. It's such an honor to be with you, such an amazing musician that you are. Thank you for joining us. And Chrysostomos Boukalis, he's also a wonderful man, wonderful musician. Very thankful to have him as well with us. And also we have our two priestesses, Pavlina and Anouk. Thank you for everything, for being here. So I will make a small introduction about what we're going to do this morning. We have prepared this ancient Greek-inspired altar for our ceremony and for the blessing we're going to do today. So as this beautiful festival is happening in this island of Corfu, Kerkyra, we felt that it's really important to make an offering to this land. So to honor the spirits, to honor the deities that once, like many, many years ago, they were honored here. And just to share with you a little bit of the stories and the myths and what this island represents. And in the same time, of course, do these offerings, make this ceremony for the land, but also for the waters. So in general, in Greece, right now, we're experiencing big problems with the land and big problems with the waters. Because all over Greece, many companies, oiling companies, wind park companies, they are destroying the land. And they are destroying, burning huge amounts of forests in order to make these businesses. So there are many people, many activists, we're trying to stop that from happening. And one way of activism, from what I learned from my elders, is also spiritual activism. So spiritual activism is being in the front line, right? So spiritual activism is gather together and pray and assist in an energetic ways to help humanity raise consciousness so we can co-create a better world. So protect our lands, protect our waters, protect basically the future of our children. So this ceremony today, with this powerful portal also that we are honoring today, the Lion's Gate. So it's also a very potent day to take advantage of it energetically and do some good spiritual work, honoring, except the divine, the 3D world as well, because this is where we live in. So we're going to pray also for the waters, because right now also in Corfu, but in many, many places in Greece, there is a shortage of water because of the wrong way that people use the water and for many other reasons of not respecting the earth. So this is changing. And it's, you know, it's a pity of such a blessed land with so much water to have toxic waters. So Corfu is very important you don't drink the water here because it's polluted. So it's really important. I will ask for your help today to pray together for the waters of the world, for the well-being of humanity by respecting the earth. So we'll try to be awakened citizens of this world and create something good. So in general, our ancestors, you know, the ancient Greeks were trying to preserve this harmony on earth, to preserve the balance. And the way they felt to do it was through ceremony, through creating deities that basically represent the qualities of human nature. So we have a very rich deity group here, which is the pantheon of Olympus, The Pantheon of Olympus has 12 deities. As you already probably know many basic stuff about those deities, but today I'm not going to stay at the basic. I'm going to go a little bit more decoding what they represent as myths. So we're going to focus on the culture of mythology, because what mythology does is that it's creating culture. And these myths came from the stories of the people, stories that they were saying to each other, stories made out of their own life. And then they decided, the Greeks, to create gods that are not like somewhere out there completely disconnected with the truth of human nature. So if you observe the mythology, the gods are very human in the same way. They do mistakes, they hurt each other, they fight with each other, then they create the catharsis. So there is a whole story of humanity depicted in the stories of the gods. These vessels that we have here are depicting the empty vessel that we want to be as a human in order to receive the divine guidance. So this is why we have all these vessels. And we want to see ourselves, each one as a human being, available for guidance, available for connection, divine connection. And the stories and the myths, what they're trying to lead us, to guide us to, is deification, which basically deification means how we can return back to the source of divine energy that we all came from, the womb of the universe. So let's co-create today a vessel altogether that we want to bring in the sacred waters of illumination, like the Amrita. It's you may know it like that. So it's the nectar. Also, as the sacred bee creates the nectar to nourish humanity through her work with the flowers, I want us to be like bees today and open to receive this nectar as we're going to pour the waters. So each one of you, each one of us can receive the guidance, can receive the connection with the deities of this land to get inspired, or to maybe take a little message and put our little seed for creating a better world around us. So thank you for being here for that. So we're going to start by saying our hymns. So the hymns for ancient Greece was the way to communicate with spirit. So you're going to hear ancient Greek language here, and I just want you to be a little bit connected with what we will be saying and singing. So in the hymns, they say beautiful names. The Greeks created amazing words to honor those deities. So for each deity, they have created words that honor them, for example, Artemis, which is one of the protectors, is here. They say, that you are the queen of the forests, you are the queen of nature, come and help us. So they put her beautiful names, and then at the end of the hymn, we ask for their help, right? Or Apollo, the god of the light. So what we want is to offer this, because all this food that we have here is to create offering, because this is the consciousness that they help us create in us. So the consciousness of offering is creating in humanity that this realization that we're not here just to receive, we're not here just to take and take and take. We're here also to give our gratitude, to honor all this abundance that we receive constantly from the earth. So we can start with a hymn to Apollo. Maybe yes. You can explain us a bit.
This is a hymn dedicated to Apollo. Apollo was god of music, light, and also the god of magic also. And is a hymn which was founded in Delphi around 200 BC. And it's a hymn which describes the daily life of Apollo, which was surrounded of people dancing and singing. So, the first Delphic hymn.
At the end of each hymn, we can say all together the word γέγονε. Can we say it together? γέγονε. So γέγονε means so it is. So we ground the energy of the hymn.
Σταλίδος εναντίδρου να ματακινήσετε ζεύχονα να πρόλα μαντίον εφεπών πάγω. Θελικό να βαθύ δέντρωνε, λάχεται δύο σερίδρο μου, θύγατρε σε βολένει. Βόλετε σύνομαι, μονή να φύγει βονόη, δάλι συνέψετε, χρήσε ο κομμάτι. ως αναδικορήν βαπαρνάσιδος, τας δε πετέρας σε δράμα βάβαν κλητές δε φύση, τα σταλίδος ένα επιδρού, να ματα επιλύσετε, ζελφώνα να προνάμα δίον εφεπών παγώ.
So I will just ask you for a minute to stand. And open your feet a little bit to feel the ground. And your hands to be in an open position like that, so as if you're receiving. So I will speak the hymn of Ira, goddess Ira, Air, air, connected with the spirit. So it's the moment to receive the blessings of the spirit. Ύμνος Ήρας. Κιανέης κόλπισιν, ενημένη ιερόμορφε. Ήρη Παμβασίλια, διός σύλλεκτρε μάκερα. Ψυχοτρόφους άβρας θνητής παρέχουσα προσινής. Όμβρον μεν μήτυρ, ανέμον τροφέ, παντογένεθλε. Χωρίς γάρ σέθεν ουδέν όλος ζωής φύσιν έγνο. Κοινωνής γάρ άπαση και κραμένη ιέρη σεμνό. Πάντων γάρ κρατέης μούνι. Παντεσί Θανάσης, ιερής ρίζηση, την ασωμένη καταχεύμα. Αλλά μάκερα Θεά, πολυώνυμε, Παμβασίλια, έλθεις ευμενέουσα, καλό γήθοντι προσώπο. Hymn to Poseidon. Poseidon brings and moves the waters of our emotional world, of our subconscious, open to balance the emotional realm. Κλήθη, Ποσίδαον, γεΐοχε και ανοχέτα, ήπιε, χαλκοτότρευτον έχων χειρίσει τρίαιναν, ως νέης πόντιο βαθιστέρνιο θέμεθλα, ποντομέδων, αλίδουπε, βαρύκτυπος, ενωσίγε, κυμοθαλής χαριτόπα, τετράωρον άρμα διώκων, ειναλής ρίζηση την άσον αλμυρών είδωρ, ως τριτά της έλαχες μύρης βαθύ χεύμα θαλάσσης. Δεύτερος εκδιώσει λιχός πάντες συνανάσιν, κύμας ητερπομένος, θυρσίν θάμα, πότνη εδέμον, ο άναξ, ποντοκράτορ, ευρύμεδον, πρεσβυγένεθλε, ήλαος ίης, ευτυχήν μύστηση προφαίνων, έδρανα γης σώζεις, και νιών εύδρομον ορμήν, ειρήνην υγείαν άγων, ιδ όλβον αμεμφή, γέγονε. And hymn to Artemis, Diana, the one that assists to give birth, not only to the mothers, but also to our visions. She's the one that brings renewal. Κληθή μεφ, ο Βασίλεια, διός πολιώνει με κούρι, τιτινής βρωμή, μεγαλώνει με το ξώτη σεμνή, πασιφαΐς, δαδούχε θεά δίκτυνα, λοχή, οδύνων επαρογέ και οδύνων αμύητε, λυσίζωνε φίλοι, στρεκυνηγέτη λυσιμέριμνε, εύδρομος, ιοχέρα, φυλαγρότη νυκτερόφυτε, κλεισί ευάντητε, λυτηρί αρσενόμορφε, ορθή οκυλόχια, βρωτών κουροτρόφε δαίμον, αγροτέρι χθονή θυροκτόνος, ολβιόμηρε, η κατέχεις ωραίων δρυμούς, ελαφιβόλες εμνή, πότνια, παμβασίλια, καλών θάλος, εέν εούσα, δρυμονία σκυλακίτη κηδονιάς, εολόμορφε, ελθέ, Θεά σώτηρα, φίλη μύστησιν άπασιν, ευάντητος, άγουσα καλούς καρπούς απογέης, ειρήνην τερατήν, καλυπλό καμών θυγίαν, πέμπης δυσωραίων κεφαλάς, νου σου στε και άλγη. Γέγονε. Hymn to Calliope and Apollo.
Yes.
Thank you.
The next hymn is a hymn to Muse Calliope and Apollo,
We may sing. Thank you.
where the artist of that time was asking the Muse and god Apollo to vibrate his being so he's in touch with the divine.
Μουσά μου φίλη μορφής εμείς κατάτου αυρίδες σου απαλσέων εμάς φρενάς δομήτω Καλλιοπία σοφέ μουσόν προκαθάγε τίτερνο σοφέ μου στο δότα δίλιε πεάνου ευμένης παρεστέρνη. Μουσά μου φίλε μορφής δεμείς κατάτου αυρίδες άπαρσιν εμάς φρενάς δονήτω Καλλιοπία σοφέ μουσόν προκαθάγε ηγητέρνο και εσύ μισθοδότα Φίλοι επεάνου ευμένης παρεστέρνη.
I'm going to use these offerings here. I want to offer first this sesame, which sesame represents abundance. Abundance, and I want to specifically dedicate this abundance for the earth, for the waters. So I'm going to sprinkle you a little bit with sesame, because the way they offer it is like to create, to reach far and create like a spiral. So receive these for your land, wherever is your land as well, wherever is your home, for your waters, your earth there may be blessed. Yeah, and here for the land of Corfu, may it be always protected, may be always abundant, may be always full of good waters. May the humans and the people here find a way to cleanse the waters, to bring back the life, bring back the crystalline, healthy quality that the water is supposed to have, and it must have, in every place of the world. I pray for the awakening of the people that are in power and they control the way that the water moves. I pray that the water will be always free for people to drink freely, all the villages of the world. And I want to use this bread. Thank you. So a part of this bread I will just offer here. So the bread, you know, the women in the past, I mean everywhere, were doing the bread, were creating the bread with their hands, praying over it. So what they were praying for was the relations. So the bread is an offering also to the marriages. When people marry, they give to the bride and the groom bread so they can have a good relation. Maybe we just can leave it there symbolically for the earth at the altar. Thank you. So with a prayer that all our relations are harmonic, all the conflict, all the inner conflict, all their inner battles may be ceased. So the conflicts around the world as well be ceased. So may we have inner peace, may we have inner balance in all the aspects of our lives. And maybe we are all nourished like the bread is nourishing all nations from that balance within. Γέγονε. Θα μου δώσεις και τις ελιές. And I want to offer these olives. Olive is the sacred plant of goddess Athena. Athena is always present wherever we are because she is the goddess of the mind, she is the goddess of the thought. So she helps us to cleanse our thought, to cleanse our mind. And like that, when we have a clear mind, when we have a clear thought, is the moment where we can really step into our power, the creative power that Athena has, which brings in front all our qualities, the art, the talents that we have. So from a clear mind, may we be able to create in the world the beauty that each one of us can share. Γέγονε. And I'll take some of these grapes. So the grapes are the representation of God Dionysus. So Dionysus in Greek was the god of the spirit. He was creating these beautiful mysteries around him with water and wine mysteries. So the water and wine represent the spirit because it's the flow of the divine in our blood, basically. And this is no coincidence also that we call spirit the alcohol. It comes from those years that we call it spirit because it's related to the ecstatic opening of our being in order to receive the spirit within. So in honor of God Dionysus, the ecstatic way that we can live our life. Γέγονε. And just want to send a prayer for all the humans in the world to be able to experience abundance in their lives, to be always fed, to be always nourished, all the children, all the next generations. May we're able to co-create this beautiful world of abundance that is, everything is there available for all. There is no lack of anything as long as we can be in contact with this divine source of creators that we are all. Aho Γέγονε. And my dear Kleopas is going to share with us a beautiful song that is connected to this divine light that we are all.
Yes, the song is actually considered to be the most ancient song of the world, the most ancient written, because there is oral tradition, more ancient. Also there are fragments of other songs, but there are fragments. This is a complete composition plus lyrics, which is called the Epitaph of Sikylos, which they found 200 after Christ in Minor Asia. And the lyrics in English: while you live, shine. Don't feel pain at all, because life is short and time has always an end. So Sikylos want us to shine in the world, you know, because maybe there's no tomorrow, it's only now, so bring us to the present moment. And in ancient Greek, the lyrics, όσον ζεις φαίνου, μηδέν ολός συλληπού, προσολίγων εστί το ζήν, το τέλος ο χρόνος απαιτεί. So we're going to play this song, and there is a part which is we improvise, so we will invite you to maybe to sing a little bit with us. It's going to be something like this. And you can do let's rehearse. Something like that. So it's going to happen in the middle of the song about. We will invite you to get in. So the Epitaph of Sikylos.
μηδέν ολόσιλη πορώσω λίγον αισθητό ζήνε το τέλος ο χρόνος απαιτεί. όσων ζει. Μηδέν όλος υλικού πρόσω λίγον αίσθητο ζει. Το τέλος ο χρόνος απαιτεί.
Γέγονε. So let's close our eyes and allow yourself to feel your body and move freely. Of course, you can have your eyes open if you want, but I want to share with you those myths that you can just imagine in your own way, those stories. And if you want, you're very welcome to move along. You can, sometimes we create with our body language what we perceive from the story. So while you're listening, if there is any movement that wants to emerge, you're very welcome to create your own symbols. If not, you can just listen in connection with your heart. So the land of Corfu, Kerkyra. The land of Kerkyra was one of the most important places in the journey of Ulysses. Let's call him with his Greek name, Odysseus. So our famous poet, Homer, created Odyssea, this long, long poem, ancient times ago. Odyssea was describing the journey of Ulysses into the wild seas. Ulysses, Odysseus, is a representation of the soul's journey. Our soul, coming to this world, is journeying through many, many waves, through many different islands, many different lands, in order to find the way back home. In order to find home, we need to explore, we need to move, we need to stay still, we need to find challenges and overcome them as human beings. The mythical island of Corfu, her name is Kerkyra in Greek. It means the one that weaves with a golden loom. So Kerkyra comes from this ancient word korkis, and she is the one that is weaving the destiny of humanity until we get back home. Kerkyra was the one that married Poseidon, and together they created the nation of Phaeaces. The nation of Phaeaces was the kingdom living on this island for many, many years. And Phaeaces was one of the most illuminated nations of Greece because they were considered to be like angels, like the cousins of the gods. So an angelic nation was living on this land all these eons ago. And they were said, they are described in the poetry of Homer, that they were the ones that they had majesty on the seas. They had big ships, that those ships were flying above the waves. They were flying ships, and those ships, these people could control them and drive them with their own mind. the power of their minds was big, was something out of this world, so-called the Theages. When Odysseus was in a very big storm on the sea, he was almost dying. The Poseidon waves brought him to this land at the shores of Corfu Island. And there, Nafsika, the daughter of the king of the palace, she was waiting for him as if she knew he would arrive. And she took care of him. She took him in the palace, and they nurtured him, and they helped him get back on his feet. So this land, this place, is the last stop before we go back to our source of hope. And the other gods that are here with us today is Apollo, Hera, Artemis. So Apollo of the island is called Apollonas o Kerkyreos, and he is the one that is connected with the loom, with the thread that weaves humanity's destiny. And then he is the one that he brings the body into the 3D world. He is the one that gives birth to the material planes of existence. Poseidon comes to meet him. And with their union, Poseidon brings into the empty vessel of the body the waters of existence, of the emotional real. So he fills the body of matter with emotion. Emotion is how we humans perceive the world, is how we humans perceive our relation with the world. But we need Hera with us, because Hera is the one that will bring inside the spirit. Without the spirit, we cannot move this body, we cannot move these waters of emotions. And then Artemis comes as well to bring inside the healthy thought. Because in this island, Artemis is Gorgos. She is connected with Gorgona, mermaid, Medusa. Medusa is the one that she has these snakes from her head. So those snakes represent the thought patterns. It's our thoughts. It's these waves, the frequency of the waves or our thoughts. Ancient Greeks knew that humanity has a tendency to fear and negative thinking. So by bringing all these deities together, they create the new thought. Artemis is bringing with Medusa the healthy way of thinking, the healthy way of projecting the frequency from inside towards outside. So I call upon all those deities together to help us weave ourselves, to help us weave this fine balance among our body, among our emotions, our mind, and our spirit. Take a minute to bring them together. One heart to the heart, one hand to your belly button. Calling upon this alignment through the deities, through the story of Ulysses in this island of Corfu. How we all want and long to go back home, where we come from, to this universal womb of existence. flying above the waters, that Phoenicians here could drive them with their own thoughts. What does that represent? Over the waves of the emotions, these people knew how to have the healthy thought, not to be controlled by the emotions. A healthy relationship without attachment to the emotional world. We elevate our thoughts. We elevate our healthy mind. I ask from Artemis, Gorgos, from Medusa to collaborate together and cleanse, purify our minds. Ask from Poseidon to purify our emotions. Open the heart. And from Apollo to take care of our body, of our three-dimensional being. So may the Odysseus, the Ulysses inside of us, our soul, may find its way back to deification, to the divine source that we all are. Γέγονε. I will invite on stage our two beautiful priestesses. And I will ask for your help to start with a blessing song for the waters. So it's a Greek song that came to me in the waters of Samothraki Island. Samothraki is, if you haven't been, just go. It's a blessing on this earth. Pure waters, waterfalls, river, 300 rivers. I want to honor this island and its beauty. So much majesty, so much abundance of waters. Blessed be Samothraki, blessed be all the islands of Greece, blessed be all the islands and waters of the world. Blessed be all the seas, blessed be all the rivers, the lakes, the water springs. May they always flow in abundance for all the future generations to have pure, clean water to drink, free water. So I will ask you to accompany these simple lyrics. Rhi, Rei. So Heraclitus, one of our oldest philosophers here, said, Ta panda rhi. Ta panda rhi means everything flows. Everything. So I'm going to ask you to sing with me the part of Rei, Rhi. One more time. And all together. Sacred waters, crystalline waters, I love you, I honor you, I thank you. May the waters of our minds, of our soul, flow in transparency as the transparent waters of the planet are flowing. So feel free to accompany with this Rey Rey whenever you want. Ιερό νερό, μαγικό νερό, γάργαρο κρυσταλλινό νερό. Ιερό νερό, μαγικό νερό, γάργαρο κρυσταλλινό νερό. Πόσο σ' αγαπώ, πόσο σε ευχαριστώ νεράκι. Πόσο σ' αγαπώ, πόσο σε ευχαριστώ νεράκι. Ρε 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 ρε. Θάλασσο νερά καταρατώ, διαφανά νερά των ποταμών. Νερά των θάλασσων νερά καταρατώ, διαφανά νερά των ποταμών. Να ρέουμε κι εμείς, να είμαστε διαφανείς νεράκι μου. Να ρέουμε κι εμείς, να είμαστε διαφανείς. Γέγονε. Thank you. So, Thanasis, we share with us.
Yes, we're going to play an African song with the title Kothbiro. Kothbiro means the rain, so it's again for the waters. And we will also invite you to sing with us. Maybe some of you know the song. It's two parts of the song. So one part is like this.
So during these moments, you're free to follow us in movement. You're free to stand if you feel. We're going to create some symbol language to honor the waters. So feel free to create symbols with us or just as you feel.
So the part we all sing is
Aye, 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 aye.
Let's do one more time.
Aye, 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 Uma puruința cospiro che l'urudo che tala Uma puruința cospiro che l'urudo che tala
Bring the waters within.
All together.
Aye, 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 Uma puruința cospiro che l'urudo che tala Uma puruința cospiro che l'urudo che tala
Feeling our power, feeling our body, creating words, our body language, offering through the earth to the sky, pouring the waters of love, pouring the waters of divine, inviting goddess Artemis with her bow and her arrow to reach the target, enjoying the journey. To all directions. Opening our vision of the mind, vision of the heart, vision of our center, grounding, and lifting up to the skies, inviting the healing snails, the healing thoughts, the healing frequencies to open more and more to the spirit. And feel free to follow your own movement as we're pouring the waters. We did a dance with that, so Γέγονε. So we can use our breath just a little bit as you're here, to bring your breath here, bring the breath of the sea. You can remain standing if you like, or sitting. We're gonna sing anyway soon. Just, you know, to bring these waters of the sea that is surrounding this beautiful island, this water of Poseidon. Just, I want a very nice wave from you to reach these waters, which after the ceremony we're going to offer them to the land here at the plants around us. So let's take a big, and with sound we create a wave. Two more times. Last blessing. Ευχαριστώ. Γέγονε.
So we sing our last song, where we're going to invite you to sing all together. Very simple lyrics. What Poliana said before, the saying of Heraclitus, ta panda ri. Panda comes from the word pan, which is the god Pan, but it's also pan in Greek means everything, like we say panoramic, pandemic, far of us.
Far of us.
And ri is flow. I think the word river comes from ri. So everything flows. And it's a celebration song. We just created this song just for this presentation and ceremony. And we'll invite you, if you like, to stand up and dance. And what we sing. Ta pandari, ta pandari, ta pandari ri ri. Ta pandari, ta pandari, ta pandari ri ri. One more time. Ta pandari, ta pandari, ta pandari ri ri. The second part. Ri 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 ri. Ri 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 ri. Ri 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 ri. Ri
Celebration for the goodness that we can bring all together.
Tapandari, tapandari, tapandari. All together. Tapandari, tapandari, tapandari.
Γέγονε. Thank you. Ευχαριστώ. Ευχαριστούμε. Ευχαριστούμε. Thank you everyone for being part of this, for co-creating magic with your thoughts, with your words, with your movement, with your body, with your emotions, whatever each one of you participated. I want to give big gratitude, and may the blessings of this altar, may the blessings of this food, of these waters, of this fire, of this earth accompany you to your journey back home, accompany you to all your journeys, wherever you have to go, and your inner journeys, to all your challenges. Always remember the water for all your challenges, how to move around them smoothly, integrate them, let it go like the river, and birth again like the new spring water. So, Aho, thank you, Yegone. And I want to share with you that we have a project here in Greece that we're trying to reawaken our temples. We're trying to create new temples because our old temples they don't allow us to do our ceremonies anymore. They just use them for touristic purposes, just a sightseeing. So we have a deep prayer carrying for many years now that we can create again temples like our ancestors, for all of us, people of the world, the Greeks, to be able to visit and be alive, be vivid, be, with our songs, with our hearts, with our smiles, with our prayers, to reawaken this ancient civilization that all the world knows about, but is not active in our country. And it's so crazy that this is happening like that under, of course, years of occupation. It's lost. But, some souls, we're here and we really dream and vision to awaken this land once more. So, in case you want to support in any way, learn more things about that, come and find me and I can share more with you about this vision. We need a lot of people to join in that in any ways. So thank you again, and I want to give big thanks to our amazing musicians here. Thank you. Thank you, Thanasis Kleopas, Pepe Danza, thank you so much. Gracias, querido. And Chrysostomos Bukalis, thank you. And our beautiful water priestesses here, Pavlina and Anouk. Thank you from my heart, beauties. Love you, cherish you. Thank you, guys. Enjoy a beautiful day. Go to the waters and say many, many love words, many great gratitude words. Connect and honor. Thank you. Mwah.